All right, thank you, Paul. Joining us now for reaction is Mallory Quigley, Vice President of Communications with the Susan B. Anthony List. Mallory, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Mallory, this was a much anticipated case. Were you surprised by today's ruling, and just how much of a setback is it for the pro-life movement?
Well, what we have today is a very bitterly disappointing decision, especially on the part of the Chief Justice for his flip-flop. Deciding to choose precedent over the Constitution. Think back to Plessy versus Ferguson, the Dred Scott case, Korematsu. I mean, there are plenty of decisions where the court had to overturn bad precedent. And to see the Chief Justice abdicate that and flip-flop on his 2016 dissent in the Texas ruling is really upsetting. But this hasn't really set the movement back. Unfortunately, it is keeping us at the status quo. The abortion lobby for decades has been able to run to the court. That's been their backstop. We don't advance any further from this point, but we haven't taken any steps back. And we know that now that the president's two appointed justices, Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, they came down on the right side, and that they're going to stand with pro-lifers. So that is encouraging.
Mallory, you were just talking about Chief Justice John Roberts. He sided with the court's liberal wing to block the Louisiana abortion law, but he wrote in his opinion citing precedent, which you just called a flip-flop. Do you think he left a loophole for future pro-life cases down the line?
I think that we need courageous justices who are not going to be persuaded by the politics of what's going on outside. I think court watchers have been watching justice, the Chief Justice, like Paul put together in his package that just played. The confirmation process, the circus surrounding Justice Brett Kavanaugh put abortion front and center, with the abortion rights lobby saying that this, as soon as the court had the opportunity, that they were going to overturn Roe versus Wade. That was their hysteria. That was their hysterical spin. But those of us in the pro-life movement, people who have been sort of paying attention to the court for a long time, I think we've always known that we were going to need a larger margin on the court in order to see meaningful change to the abortion jurisprudence. So,
Mallory,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, real quickly here. We have about 30 seconds left. What does this mean for the future of Roe v. Wade?
Yes, well, this means that it underscores the importance of the upcoming election. We need another pro-life vote on the Supreme Court. Chief Justice Roberts is not going to be that person. If he can't stand up with his own opinion from 2016, he's not going to vote with us on future decisions. So we need another pro-life justice.
All right, Mallory Quigley with the Susan B. Anthony List. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, John.